Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of 2020, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You won't understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded, but trust me, in 20 years you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how amazing you really looked. You're not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future. Or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Don't go to parties with metal detectors. Sure, it feels safe inside, but what about all those idiots waiting outside with guns? They know you don't have one. Do one thing every day that scares you. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Don't take political advice from celebrities. Also, don't take political advice from people you see on Facebook who list their college as Life or the School of Hard Knocks. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Always remember to stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 30 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your joints. You'll miss them when they're gone. No one goes to Hooters for wings. Maybe you'll have children. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everyone else's. If you go to the movies and someone steps on your foot, let it slide. A smudged Adidas is not worth 5 years in jail. Dance, even if you have nowhere to do it but your own living room. If a homeless person has a funny sign, he hasn't been homeless for that long. A real homeless person is too hungry to be funny. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Be kind to your siblings. They're your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Even the oldest one who's kind of a jerk. Understand that friends come and go, but a precious few you should hold on to. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle. For as the older you get, the more you need people who knew you when you were young. Cornbread. Nothing wrong with that. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise. Politicians will philander. You too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone to support you. Maybe you'll have a trust fund. Maybe your wife will win the lottery, but you never know when either one will run out. Never mess too much with your hair, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. That is all just advice, but in reality, trust me on the sunscreen.
We will now recognize the top honor graduates, followed by the baccalaureate graduates from the Rosen College of Hospitality Management in alphabetical order, followed by closing remarks from the Honorable Kyler Gray, Student Body President and a member of the UCF Board of Trustees, and President Cartwright. Congratulations, graduates.
Bowie, Morgan James Birch, Thomas James Burnett, Javier Julian Bustos, Tabitha Marie Butler.
To UCF's newest alumni, go Knights and charge on!
So after 10 years of being in college, today I graduated. I honestly couldn't have done it alone. There was many times I wanted to quit, but it was my parents' dream to have their 3 sons have degrees, and I was the last one. So I dragged my feet in rebellion, but I finally got to graduation day. There's only one way to properly celebrate a festival like this. Cheers.